Welcome back to the Shake and Bake podcast. I'm here at the Hammer. Hammer, we got a lot of news to break down here.
Well, hold on a second. It's beautiful here. I'm looking at the ocean right now and 75 degrees, and you got a nice big storm coming.
I know we have a big winter storm, but let's dive into some NFL news.
Hold on, did you get your shovel ready?
Yes, everything's ready to go.
All right, get going. What's the breaking news here?
We'll leave the Jets for the end, but a lot of coaching and everyone got fired. Let's talk in our division. The Bills fired their head coach, and then you have another division. The Ravens hired the ex-Chargers defensive
Yeah, I saw that.
coordinator Minter,
Yeah, I saw that today.
and Philip Rivers is interviewing for the Bills
The
job.
riverboat.
I mean, he can do everything.
Damn. Where'd that come out of?
Schefter.
Damn. Yeah. Well, I mean, McDermott getting fired was a little surprising, but what did Pagola say? What was the gist of his
I think they just wanted
what
to change the scenery, like the same thing with
But I heard some news came out he wasn't very nice about it.
who,
Where he said
McDermott or the owner?
Pagola, the owner
Yeah,
of
they
the
weren't.
Bills.
Yeah, it was kind of a. I didn't look too much into it, but they were kind of like harsh when they a couple comments. But I mean, I think they wanted to change scenery, and they see like obviously McDermott is good in the regular season, but he can't get the job done.
Yeah, there's some good coaches still available. I mean, McDermott's out there now, obviously.
And then Mike
McCarthy.
McCarthy
Yeah,
interviewed for the
McCarthy.
Steelers.
Wow. I
So
mean,
it's a lot of like vacancies right now, but I could see McDermott going to Arizona, and then Saleh ended up with the Titans.
yeah, I saw Salas in Tennessee. I mean, good luck. We'll see what happens. I mean, I don't think I'd ever want to go to Tennessee and coach football, to be honest with you. I mean, I wonder what the Dolphins are going to do. The Dolphins hired the Packers,
Packers
the
defensive coordinator.
defensive coordinator. Okay, so who's left now? The Falcons
Also
hired
Stefanski got hired by the Falcons,
Falcons, right?
and
Right,
Matt
right,
Ryan's like their like executive board, like helping with the
right.
stuff, and
Yep, I
they
saw that.
asked the Eagles because um what's his name is still there. Joe Douglas is still with the Eagles as an assistant GM over
Right,
there, so they asked to interview him as a possibility.
but Steelers.
Just McCarthy.
That's
Um,
it. But they didn't hire
yeah,
McCarthy yet.
yeah, they just interviewed him yesterday.
Interviewed him, but they didn't hire him.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so how many vacancies are left now? Just the Steelers and who?
Steelers,
But
um,
Bills hired. Who the Bills are hiring?
Bills have not hired anyone yet.
Yeah, they didn't hire
Steelers,
anybody yet.
Bills, Cardinals, they've been kind of under the radar.
You haven't heard much of the Cardinals, right?
Yeah, I could see McDermott going there, the Bills coach, just getting a fresh start. I mean,
I
someone would
mean,
probably
I
hire
would
him
like
to
to see
second.
McDermott go to the Meadowlands and coach the Jets.
No, I wouldn't want him.
Oh, no, you'd rather have Glenn, huh?
Yes, I'm a big Aaron Glenn supporter. He's going to lead us to a top five pick.
Matt, you been drinking already today?
No, he's going to lead. I said he's going to lead us to a top five pick.
He's so bad. Let's talk a little
That's
bit
why I
about
love
the
him.
keep it in the football mode.
Oh, also
The
McDaniels, the ex-Miami coach, got hired by the Chargers.
As their coach.
Offensive coordinator.
That's right. Yeah,
That's a
that's a
great
good
hire. He's
move.
just a good
That, that
offensive guy.
that was a really good hire.
Yeah,
He'll work with her A Bear and Jim Harbaugh. I like that hire.
the beautiful hire. That's probably the offensive core, like one of like the gem hires of the
That's a
offseason.
smart hire by the Chargers.
Yeah.
I like that. We still got Eric Glenn though.
All right. What were you saying before?
Let's talk a little about the championship college game in respect to the draft coming up in April. I mean,
Hmm.
obviously the combine is going to be later in February, but what stood out to me, I mean, I was, and listen, Miami's got a really good defense, but Mendoza, he doesn't impress me. I'm sorry. I'm just like, I think he's a good quarterback. That run was nice. It was a tough run, fourth down. He barreled his way into the end zone. He does throw a nice ball. He throws that backside pass pretty well. He made some pretty clutch plays to that one receiver. I forgot the kid's name, but he made two big plays.
Becker.
Yeah, and the guy who I like stood out was my boy from Batman, Bane.
Bane.
He was. I tell you, I mean, his run defense is going to have to improve, but he's solid. He was getting double teamed a
He's
lot,
so
but
strong.
he's so strong. I don't care about his arm length. I mean, I just got to watch more tape on Avril Reese to see the Ohio State defensive edge rusher, compare them. It's going to be interesting to see those two at the combine.
Yeah. So obviously Mendoza, there was some guy I always listen to his show, and he had like a reporter come on. I don't know if this guy was like hammered, but he said, I don't know if the Raiders are still solidified on Mendoza number one. He's not like the best quarterback there's ever been for like the
Yeah, I
first
don't think
pick.
he's
But
a
like
good
if but
quarterback.
like you wouldn't take best available, you would trade out of that pick
You
if
know,
you're
they're in
the
a good
Raiders.
spot. That is a good spot. That's a good point. I mean, they some team gets freaking, falls in love with them. I mean, and then we'll give them a boatload of picks. Probably that's a freaking great move by them if they do it.
But going to Bain, and I like Bain. Bain would be there too, but like Bain right now has a higher floor than Arvo Reese, but Arvo Reese has the prototypical build, like the great size, and he's the higher ceiling. So if you really trust Aaron Glenn and this coaching staff to,
Well, I don't.
develop the player, which I
Well,
don't,
it'd be interesting to see if
I would take Reese though at two. He's just
what the
so
Jets
good.
should do is hire or just use Jason Taylor as a consultant to get some intel
Exactly.
on Bain and
I
Reese.
mean,
And
how good is that line?
I mean, even if you pay him just
I
to
mean,
see who he likes,
I
in
would get
that
if Jason
draft
Taylor as a defensive coordinator.
for the Canes. So, well, I think I
No,
don't
he's
know
the
if he
line
said it.
coach. I said if I'm the Jets, I'm grabbing him.
Yeah, I mean, Jets. I mean, I saw some today about the Jets. They said like the only thing Glenn is doing well is like he's trying to keep everything in house, so they're not leaking anything what's going on with their defensive coordinator. But I did see some things. I don't know if they're true or not. They're saying there's some defensive coordinators who they tried to interview and they didn't
And they
want to come to
said,
the
"Yep,
Jets.
the big
so
names."
so they don't want anything to do with the Jets, which I'm not shocked, honestly. Who'd want to go, to the Jets as defensive coordinator when Glenn could be out in 1 year?
I got some breaking news, Hammer.
What do you
Yesterday,
got? What do you got? No,
some
what is this?
guy
Fox
posted a
News? What do you got?
tweet. Apparently the Jets are just interviewing, trying to find their coach.
Yep.
Apparently yesterday, some guy posted a tweet. It was from a couple days ago of Aaron Glenn on a flight coming home from Cabo, Mexico. He was on
Really?
vacation.
Oh, brother. I guess it's got. I saw something too posted. I don't know if it's on Facebook or something that Glenn is getting tired of football. May want to resign. He's had it because these defensive coordinators don't want to come to the Jets. And he's realizing that the Jets are just such a sad sack of
I mean,
shit
he's on
organization.
vacation. Like, I mean, they're obviously doing virtual, but like, what are you doing? Aren't you supposed to be
Do you
finding your
think there's
coach?
any validity to that Glenn would resign?
Yes. Oh no, to resign? I don't think so.
No, the article said he's getting frustrated because he can't get a defensive coordinator
Yeah, no
because
one wants to
guys
play.
don't
It's like
want to
Wink
come to the
Martindale, the
Jets.
best
That he's
available.
like, yeah, I don't want Wink Martindale.
Nothing. His
I'm a
defensive scheme is so
Michigan
outdated.
Wolverine fan, and he sucks.
Yeah, it's bad.
Jim
Um,
Leonard, I take.
that's the big name. He said he probably doesn't want to go. Why would he? He would just wait another year.
And you imagine that he's an ex-Jet telling Glenn,
Well, he doesn't want to come because he knows that if Glenn has a bad year, then his job's on the line too. 'Cause it's
well,
a 1 year thing.
who would you? Didn't I just say that?
What?
Did I just say? I just said that. If Glenn, who's going to come to the Jets as a defensive coordinator when if Glenn has a
Yeah,
bad
I
year, he's
know.
done.
Yeah, I'm reading. It's
That'd
horrible.
be
No one
great if he
wants to come
resigns. How
here.
about if he resigns when we sign McDermott?
It's horrible. They also interviewed the Jets cornerback coach, and they never got one pick this year.
They're because no one wants to come to him. They're a
It's
joke.
horrible. It's a horror show.
It's a really sad. I mean that's maybe Glenn. Maybe there's some truth to that. Maybe Glenn's saying, "What the hell am I doing here?" That's a lot of money to pass up, though.
Yeah, but going with the draft picks, I would take either Bain or Reese, whoever I guess Muji and Glenn likes the best. And whoever their defensive coordinator gets, I guess, and his
Right,
scheme.
right.
And then with the second pick 16, the Colts pick, I would go receiver, maybe one of the receivers available. But
Yeah, that kid from USC's gotten highly rated, like you said.
Lemon.
Yeah, was it Makai Lemon?
Yeah, he's a small guy though. I think he's 5'11", but
Well,
he's like slot.
Mel Kiper has the Jets taking Ty Simpson.
I, thank God. Mel Kiper's always wrong. That is beautiful.
Ty Simpson.
I would never take him unless it's my second round pick.
I think you got to go defense. To be honest with you,
I would go defense receiver and then defense in the last two picks, or if
they're
there's
talking
like a
about
really good
the
guard.
kid from Clemson, defensive lineman Peter something, whatever his name is, Cooks
Yeah,
or
I mean
something
it's
like that.
whoever they like to be honest. And who really like we have a lot of
They're
time till
also
the
saying the
combine.
Jets' second pick, that the corner from the Ohio State's supposed to be a beast.
Yeah, I mean they have a lot of time. It's just depends
Yeah, a
on
lot of things will play out in the next
like
month.
also if you look back to the draft that they had, besides Membo and Taylor, What pick really hit this year?
Well, yeah, they didn't really have that great
Like
of a
Malachi Moore
draft.
was average. Like I'm not gonna like he's a good fifth round pick, but like everyone else was horrible.
I think Mucci has 1 year. It's this year,
Yep.
and they may listen. They may go after freaking Mendoza. You don't know. Just save their jobs. Who knows?
I saw Boomer today talking on the radio. He said, "I wouldn't be surprised if the Jets draft Arch Manning next year and have Mike Tomlin as their coach."
I love that. And like I said, like we had talked about, the 2027 draft is much
He said maybe Tomlin. Like it's still like up in the air. If it depends on if he
deeper.
wants to coach.
I just don't know who'd want to come work for Woody Johnson.
That's what I'm saying. He said like it depends on the who the coach. Like if Tomlin still wanted to coach, and like say you're guaranteed to get Arch Manning, like he would probably come, but like it would have to be an offensive minded coach to coach a team.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. The Jets are sad, very sad case. It's we'll see what happens. It should be interesting. It's going to be
The only thing saving this team is the draft capital right now.
yeah, yeah. Let's talk
That's
about
it.
our
And
picks
Besides
last week.
besides Garrett Wilson, the two tackles, everyone on this team can be traded. Like Brees Hall, I'm assuming they're gonna franchise tag him and then maybe move him.
Right.
That's the most
Listen,
likely option
let's
if
get
this
off the
team's
Jets.
playing.
The Jets suck. Let's talk about last week's playoff games. I think we did okay on the picks.
Why
I
don't you
mean,
like Aaron Glenn?
because he's a preacher.
He's so bad.
He's so bad. He. You know what? I hope he proves me wrong next year. But I mean, this year. But I don't think he is. I think he's just way in over his head. And it's like it's the same old bullshit with the Jets. Let's hire a good coordinator and let's hope he's going to be a good coach. Let's cross our fingers. And it never pans out for this franchise. They're pathetic.
Don't worry, we
I mean,
got Aaron Glenn. We're
we got here.
guaranteed.
They got preacher.
We're guaranteed a top five pick.
A damn
We
preacher. He's a
also
preacher.
Also, he's made no coaching staff adjustments. Like Charles
Yeah,
London,
he did.
the running back,
He fired
ex-running
Wilkes.
back, quarterback coach, is still on the team somehow. Like, if you just
Yeah, I
don't
know.
understand that a running back that played in the NFL is a quarterback coach, that should never be a thing. Never.
Well, listen, our picks. I don't want to talk about the Jets anymore. Our picks. We both got
Oh,
slaughtered on the
yeah.
Seattle Niner
I
game.
took the Rams.
I think the Bears covered, didn't they?
It was
They
minus.
covered
No, it was
4.5,
it was 3.5.
and they covered. They lost
No,
by
the
3.
Bears were favored.
Oh, the Bears were
Wait,
favored.
no. The Rams were
No, I think
favored.
you
All right,
lost that
fine. You
game.
won that one. All right,
Yeah,
I'll
that's right.
You won on a
um,
field goal.
and I'm going to take the Patriots because once I found out Nico Collins was out, I knew the Patriots. I mean
I mean, C.J. Stroud,
he,
he may not get re-signed next year.
and then they lost Schultz in the first quarter. I'm like, this game is over. I mean, I knew the Patriots were going to roll him.
I mean, how? And of
He
course,
was. I
Bo
don't
Nix
listen.
now.
Listen.
Oh
Was it his offensive line that was so bad? He was awful. I mean, CJ. What
no,
he
he
turned the
just
ball over?
threw burger balls into the enemy team's
Yeah, he
hands.
was awful. He was so sad. I
He was
mean, when
getting
Christian
blitzed, but
Kirk
like
is
some of the throws, he had time, he had pocket, like no
when
pressure.
Christian Kirk is your number one receiver, you have no tight end. They were done.
They have decent receivers, but I mean, he's the one throwing the ball, to be honest. So
I was impressed with Seattle. I think Seattle's a team to be reckoned with.
yeah, right now Seattle's favored over the Rams, but
And good for
bad news with
and
the
good for
Broncos.
Sam DeBam Darnold, man. Good for him. He had a good game. And you know what? He didn't have great stats. He threw one touchdown. I think he only threw for 127 yards. They just gave the ball to Walker.
Yeah, bad news with the Broncos. Though Bo Nix goes down with a broken
He
ankle.
broken foot or was it broken ankle?
Yeah, yeah. So he went down 2 plays before they kicked the field goal, and now Stidham, who was
Stidham.
drafted by the Patriots, and he played with McDaniels. So
That's an interesting line. The Broncos are home dogs, and they're getting 4.5 points.
5.5 it was earlier.
Oh, it's 5. Well, I looked at Hard Rock just a few minutes ago. 4.5 there. And then the
Yeah,
Patriots.
I like the Broncos D, to be honest. They're just
That's going to be a good game.
solid.
Everyone's going to say, "Oh, New England's going to kill them." I don't think the New England's going to kill them.
And they're also coming into Mile High.
I'm going to go against your Rams this week. I'm taking Seattle at home.
I'm taking the Rams.
He fucking love the Rams.
I love
He's going
Stafford.
down. He's going to get fucking killed.
I love Stafford.
I know. That's my boy. So
Darnold?
I'm going to go Seattle.
Taking Sam Darnold?
I'm a believer.
No, their defense is good, but the Rams also were up 10 points in the fourth quarter and they blew the game.
Yeah, it's true.
And I think McVay is just the best coach.
What about some play by what's his name? The Williams, shocker. When that scramble.
Also,
He
the
scrambled.
Rams lost that game because they got the Seattle got a punt return touchdown too. They were up 10 and then punt return
Right,
touchdown. So that kind of flipped
right.
the change of the game with
That was a great play by Williams, though. I mean, that scramble, and he hit Cole Clement in the
Yeah,
left
I
corner.
was also talking about when Seattle last played the Rams for like the 1 seed.
Right.
I mean, the Rams dominated that whole game, and then overtime too. Like Puka had 270 yards,
Yeah, I'll tell you what, though. I mean, Seattle's special
and they
teams
didn't
are.
have Devontae.
Well, I'll tell you what, Seattle. That should be a good game. I mean, I like Seattle at home. I think it's only 2.5 point spread.
Yep.
So I'm taking Seattle, and I mean, I guess the logic says to take the Patriots, with the Broncos having a backup quarterback
Nick
in there.
Foles
But
2.0 maybe.
if they could just run the ball decently and he could just
Check it
throw
down.
short
Yep.
passes and once in a while bomb it out. I mean, he's got some good receivers there.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Broncos and the points. I just think the defense, like look what they did to Josh Allen and like his career in the playoffs, he like never turned the ball over in
That's
like
gonna
the
be a
last
good.
16
That's really
straight
good.
games,
That's gonna be a
and
good
he had
game.
4 turnovers.
I'm gonna take the Broncos. I just hate the Patriots.
Yep, I have to do that
So
as
I'll
well.
go Broncos and I'll go Seattle. A rematch of the
Broncos
Meadowlands.
Rams.
What year was that?
What?
Didn't the Broncos play Seattle at the
Um.
Meadowlands when Seattle won the Super Bowl that year? They
Yep.
crushed them.
Russell
Yep.
Wilson versus Peyton Manning, and the
Yeah,
ball like
and
went
Seattle
over his head.
crushed them, didn't they?
Yeah,
Then
the
the
ball
next
went
day we
over
got a
Peyton
big
Manning's head on
snowstorm.
like the first snap, and then it flew back. I remember that
Yeah,
vividly.
Seattle won that game. Yeah, they crushed them. It wasn't even a game. Um, so it should be interesting. We'll see what happens. And then getting back to the Jets, the draft. I guess after
So
this,
who do you want them to take with the second pick? Obviously, you don't really know that much,
I would.
but
I guess it's got to be between Bain and Reese. I mean,
mhm.
I
Would you
think
think
that's
about taking Carnell Tate, the Ohio State receiver, out
yeah.
too?
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean,
I don't
people
think I'll
say
take.
like it's so early to take these guys, but like these
No, I'm
guys,
not taking Tate.
they're
You
gonna
know
go
why? Because
like no. I've seen like a lot of people say like, why would you ever take a receiver or safety at 2? But like you look at it, they're gonna go 4 and like 5 right after that. So why wouldn't you take them just to get your guy that you think is
I
gonna
don't
be
know.
good?
You know what, Matt? It's a pretty deep. It's a very deep receiver draft. So I think you can probably wait till the second round to get a receiver. The Jets need defense. Their defense is so bad. So I mean, they need players on
It's
D.
just
They
the
have some.
free agency is gonna tell the whole story and who they hire as the DC.
It's a big year for Muji. I mean, Muji better get his shit together and get some good, really like game changers, or you're gonna see Muj and Glenn shipped off back to the back to the church.
I actually can't wait till we get Arch next year.
Yeah, it's a good chance
It's
we can
just
get him.
bound to happen because
Yeah, we're gonna get him. He's not gonna want to come to play
I
for the
saw our
Jets.
schedule, by the way. It is the hardest. Let me pull it up here and we'll
Oh, we're
calculate how many.
done. I saw its schedule's
It
ridiculously
is the
hard
hardest schedule I've ever seen
for
in my
for a
life.
4-win team or 3-win team. I'm sorry.
I think they're winning 2 wins.
I will tell right now. What's the over under 4?
New York Jets. Hold on, I'm pulling it up here. Last year it was 5.5. Like this past year it's 5.5, which I should have
I think
said.
it's next year's gonna be 4.5.
Yeah, it has to be lower. All right. Um.
Like this past year, I said they win like six,
All
maybe
right.
5 or 6
This year
games.
we play coming up. We play obviously our division opponents at home: Bills,
All
Dolphins,
right,
Patriots, and then we play
Bills
the
are 2 losses.
Broncos.
Right, that's a
Play the
loss.
Broncos, Vegas, which is like either a coin flip.
Maybe a win there.
The Packers and the Vikings at home.
Loss, loss,
Then we play the Bills, Dolphins, Patriots again away. The Chiefs, the
loss,
Chargers, the
loss,
Bears, the
loss.
Lions, and that's it.
They're done. They're gonna get killed this year.
It's so bad. Wait, we're
I
actually
could
winning.
see him beating maybe the Dolphins
That's what I'm saying.
once,
They're getting Arch Manning. Like next year's
Vegas
schedule is
once.
very easy.
Yep, yep. I agree.
Also, I didn't throw in. They play the Titans, the Browns,
Well,
and the
that's
Cardinals. They play the bottom of every seed
yeah. Well,
except
they're
the
they're. I think the over under should be 4 or 5 games for them.
the 4 bottom teams they play are the Raiders, the Cardinals, the Titans, and the
Browns.
Browns. That's it.
Yeah,
Because they
yeah.
got last place.
And they're not gonna beat all those guys.
I mean, I don't see them beating the Browns either. Depends on who the Brown. Honestly, who the Browns get as their
Well, we have
coach.
two over unders. We have one is going to be how many games they win
The
next
Browns
year,
also have 2 first-round picks. I don't see them beating the Browns. The only team I see them
hold on,
beating
and
is
second over unders when Glenn gets fired. How many
it's the
games?
Raiders and the Cardinals. I see them beating those two out of everyone.
Maybe the Dolphins once. The Dolphins suck too.
It depends on
They're not that,
depends
they're
on what
not
they
that
do in
great.
their quarterback situation.
Right.
Maybe we'll split with the Dolphins, but the Bills were not winning a single game.
And what do
The
you do? What do
Patriots
you
were
do?
not winning a single game. Yeah,
And what do you
we're
do with
we're
Brees
just done.
Hall?
Aaron Glenn's done. Like he should just write off his ticket.
I think he's doing good. He's
Why
really
you want a
building.
top pick?
He's doing a great culture. He's doing the
We're
culture
not winning.
moving.
This team actually kills me.
Want to talk about
I
hockey?
just
You
want
want to move to hockey?
I just want him to take a receiver. I don't want to just draft defense. I need a receiver.
You get one in the second round. Calm down.
No, first you take Makai Lemons.
I'm taking Ty Simpson, number 16.
If that happens, I would become a Rams fan. Like if Ty Simpson actually comes on this team, which he has like not a lot of college experience, people are grading this guy so high when he's the only other quarterback available because there's no one available. Like only Chambliss I would take, and Chambliss is
I
suing
would
to go
take a
back to
flyer on
school.
Chambliss.
He's
I really
suing to go
would.
back to school. Doesn't that show something? He wants more
Yeah, but you know
college
what?
experience.
I don't really go for that because you know what? The Jets have 3 first round picks in 27, so they're not going to be good this year. So go. You know what? They're going to be in the top 5 picks, and then they have 2 extra first round picks. So the Jets could do whatever the hell they want. If they want
I
to get
also
Arch
could see
Manning.
Salah calling the Jets for Jermaine because he's on the last year of his deal or someone on the Jets.
Yeah, you know what? Hope Sal does well. I know I have nothing bad to say about the guy.
It was Joe Douglas that kind of screwed him. I'm not gonna lie. Because Joe Douglas
No,
made the Reddick trade, which we don't have a third round pick this year, and
yeah,
all these other moves that he made were just bust.
they're terrible. You want to talk about hockey?
Yeah, let's get into some hockey.
Well, it's not much to talk about. Islanders came back from a 6 game road trip. They went 3-3. They guttered in Seattle the other night. They had a 1-0 lead. Duclair scored his like 8th goal in in the 8 games.
He's
He's
on
on fire.
fire.
He's on fire. I hate the guy, but he's
I
scoring
hate him
every
too.
game.
Why is he
He's
playing
hitting.
so good?
He's well. They put him. They switched him on a line to Heilman and the rookie. What's his name? It's
Eckelberg or whatever.
no Richie.
Richie, he's good.
Callum Richie.
I like Richie.
Yeah, he's good,
That was the guy
right?
from the Brock Nelson trade, right?
Yes, he's doing well. And I tell you what, Brock Nelson's doing great. Brock Nelson's got over 20 something goals.
He's gonna make the Olympic team.
Yeah, Colorado's crushing the West. I mean, but the Islanders come back, I think, tomorrow against the Sabres, or it's tonight. I think it's tomorrow.
They play tomorrow.
And the big news is Horvath is going to play tomorrow. I saw something on come up on the my Islanders site that
Is he
Horvath.
going to the Olympics?
I don't know. Seth Jones down
They
here in
should hold him
Florida.
out.
Seth Jones here. Hopefully, the Islanders do what the Panthers did. Seth Jones was slated to go for USA, hurt himself, so they just took him right out. So they replaced him with another defenseman. I think one of the guys from the Ducks. And so I guess the Panthers basically said, you're not going. You got to heal yourself. So if I had
Exactly.
the Islanders, I guess you can't tell the guy what to do. He's a veteran. I mean, if he wants to go, you got to let him go. But I don't think it's a good thing for the organization. I'm just happy Schaefer didn't make it.
Yeah, that's good. I think he'll make it next year.
And Kachuk just came back for the Panthers, and he's going. So I mean,
That guy's a beast. He'll do anything. That guy will
he's
run through
getting
a
beat up.
wall.
Though he came back. He's like getting in fights, and he's getting cheap shotted. he's
Yeah,
just
that's what he
he's an
loves.
it's Chucky. But they're going to be battling for a play. They're out of a playoff spot right now. I mean,
It's
so
so tight.
but you know what? There's still half the season to go. So I mean, there's a lot of games to be played. Going back to the Islanders, they're gonna get Horvath back. Waz done a great job coaching the team. That was a tough, grueling road trip. One of the tougher ones. You're in Edmonton. You're in where were they? Seattle. They're in Utah. They're in Minnesota. It was a tough road trip. And without Horvath, I thought Horvath might come back, but he didn't. So I thought they did pretty well. They went 3-3-1. So we'll take it, and then hopefully they'll win a few games before the All-Star break and get some rest.
Maybe make a trade here and there. I'm waiting for them to make a move.
You like trades, don't you?
Yep. And speaking of trades, the Mets, they
Oh God,
traded.
the Mets. Well, I just saw they signed like some 90-year-old relief pitcher.
Wait, when?
Who's that guy? He's 39 years old. He's a relief pitcher for the
When?
Angels.
I don't know, some guy, but the Mets have been making a lot of moves.
Do you like
They,
him?
I like them a lot. They traded one of their uh, pitchers, Sproat, their top five prospects on the team,
Right,
Sproat and Jet Williams,
right,
both for Freddie Peralta on the Brewers. Obviously, Stearns traded for him when he was previously there.
all
And
right.
this guy's unbelievable. He's an ace, so he's going to be their number one guy with McLean.
Okay.
So I mean, that's a great trade. I like it a lot. And then they
Who's
also
who's the big bat they signed?
um
But
they traded for him. They traded Acuna, like the brother of Ronald, like the small
yep,
guy who's really
yep,
fast.
right,
They traded him to the White Sox, and this guy's been like rotting them there for years.
right.
The center fielder, Luis Robert Jr. I mean, he's kind of had some like down years, but I feel like he has no motivation to play for the White Sox. So I mean, coming to the Mets, he thinks like this team's a playoff contender, so he might get some motivation back. But 2023, he had like a almost an MVP caliber year.
Who's the big bat they got though? Is that the guy you're talking about?
Bo Bichette.
Bichette, yeah, but that's what I'm talking about.
They
You
got
like
him
him?
from the Blue Jays in free agency this
Who,
year.
free agency, or they had
Yes,
to
free
trade for him?
agency. He signed a 3-year deal. I think it's like 129 mil or something like that
Do
up
you like the
there.
guy? They say he's got a good bat, right?
He's very good. I mean, he was in the World Series last year too, but he's opt-outs after years 1 and 2.
Right. He's not a
But I
great
mean,
fielder,
it's
I
it's
hear.
still a great signing because the Phillies offered him 7 years, and the Mets just came in and robbed them.
All right, cool. I like that. That's good for the
So,
Mets,
so
right?
the Mets are in a good spot. A lot of fans were. I remember like a couple weeks ago we were screaming, yelling, they're not spending any money. But I mean, they have a plan. They're still probably in the market for one more bat, but I mean, right now the team's looking pretty
And
solid.
they still kept most of their core minor league guys.
Yes, they only traded away two at the top, two their top 10 prospects. They traded two of them, but
What
like
were they
those
ranked?
guys would never have played on the team. Like the guy they traded is a shortstop or like second base kind of thing, so like he would never play over Lindor, and the other guy's a pitcher. But we have
Okay.
two more better
Who's
prospects
the
right
Chinese
now.
guy we got? Wait, Hawaiian. What is he? What's his name?
Sango or Tong, the
Sango.
young kid.
Who's the young kid?
Tong?
Yeah, is he good?
Yeah, he's very young. He's like 21 or 22. I think he's 22.
So they got a good. They still have a really good
He's
farm
young,
team.
very young kid. But he would still play AAA this year, and then he maybe could come up.
When is the baseball draft? Is that in the summer?
I have no clue, but the spring training soon, so good to get some baseball back.
You watching the Australian Open?
No, I have not.
Just
Used
checking.
to be
And
105 degrees, I saw.
are you checking on the Marshalls St. John's team?
No, he called me the other day, but well, how about the Giants and Harbaugh? They also introduced
I
him as
like
the head
that.
coach.
I like that sign. That's a good
We didn't
signing for
really
the
touch
Giants.
much on that. We'll get into that really quick.
Yeah, we'll get that, and then we'll what do you call? We'll wrap it up, and we'll talk. I guess next week after these playoff games.
Yeah.
Um, I like the Harbaugh. I think it's a good fit for the Giants. I think he obviously likes what's his name, Dart.
Yep.
So they got pieces on the offense. They're another team they're gonna have to fix. They have the Giants taking Tate at number 5, but I don't know. I mean, Giants need a lot. They need an offensive line so Dart doesn't get killed. They
Yeah,
need defense.
All the Giants people say they have an offensive line. They need core pieces.
They need a lot. I mean, their offensive line sucks.
It's bad.
Dart
Yep.
Dart was getting his ass kicked. I mean, he was getting beat up. I mean, so
I
they
could
need
see
some.
them drafting a tackle just as like a
Me
cornerstone,
too.
the Miami guy,
Yep.
Maui.
Yep. Yep.
Unfortunately, the Jets have his brother.
Mahunga.
He's our linebacker, and he's just
We
so
got him from
mid.
Miami. Yeah, he's good. I think he's pretty good.
Y- No, we have his brother.
No, the brother's pretty good. He's not a
Yeah,
bad
his
player.
brother's better than ours.
Well, I'm just saying they got the guy from Miami, and I think late in the draft last year.
Yep.
I think they got him like the 6th or 7th round.
Yeah, he's all right, but his
No,
brother's
I'm
much
telling you, they're going to
better.
use Jason Taylor for this Bain kid. They're going to say, do we take Bain or are we going to take Reese? I mean, I'd lean on Jason Taylor.
He would probably just lead Bane because he's coached him, but
I like Bain. I mean, he's a
he's just so
beast.
strong.
You see, they 2 guys. He's like beating people up. He's like the guy from Batman. I'm telling you, it's Bane.
He
You know,
was just throwing people left and right. He's just throwing them, and he lit
I got
up
to watch. You know,
noses.
before the next podcast next week, I'm going to watch some tape of Reese. I want to see some of the Ohio State
I've
tape
seen
on
some.
him.
So like with the position he plays, he didn't really rush the passer that much. They had him. He had like 7 sacks, but he was like their QB spy, kind of like drop back guy because he's so fast and he's like
I like the raw
unbelievable.
talent, right or wrong.
Yeah,
I like the guy. And listen, he's playing against. You know what? He plays against good competition. The kid from Miami, so you're not getting. Oh, so is Reese. Reese plays against good
well, I
competition
mean, either
too.
one of those picks, I won't be like
It's
angry
going to
at.
be
I'll be
interesting.
happy.
I think I saw something that Bain's going to the Senior Bowl.
Yeah, he is. So we can see like how
I
he
don't
plays
know
there
if
too.
Reese is going, but Bain's going to
Bane is
the.
going. Yep.
Oh yeah, Reese. I don't know if Reese is going though.
I don't think Reese is going. I think Bane is, but Reese is gonna have like the pro day and stuff, so we'll watch that. But
Oh, the Jets got an ace in the hole. I mean, I'm sure they'll use it. And they have Jason Taylor, so they'll have to use Jason Taylor to get his opinion. I mean, and Jason Taylor was, I think, played that position.
for the Jets.
Right. He was like an edge rusher, Jason Taylor. I'm
Yup.
pretty sure.
Left
Um,
edge.
he wasn't in the middle, I don't think. I think Jason
No,
Taylor
he
was more on
played
the
edge.
edge. Yeah, so this is a perfect draft for him to analyze Bain or Reese. So if the Jets are smart, which they're not, they would ask Jason Taylor, hey, what do you think? If they were smart, they'd fucking hire him.
I would hire him as honestly, he'd hire him as their freaking GM
I don't fucking hire him as a
coach.
fucking defensive coordinator. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Make him as or defensive start him at defensive line coach.
No, I would just hire him as DC. I think he knows enough.
How about you hire him as defensive? How about this one? Hire him as defensive line coach, and he brings Bain in. Bain,
You love this Bane guy.
Bain. He's my boy.
Like I
But
saw some of the tapes. I can pull up like some of the films and show us next week of some of his stuff like on the
yeah,
like
we'll
it's
do maybe we'll do a cast, but Wednesday.
yeah, like I can screen share some of the stuff. So next week we'll probably go
Yeah,
over
we'll do a video. Go back to video. We'll do something in the afternoon, maybe Wednesday.
yeah, I'll get some film prepared for next week for everyone listening and we'll
Yeah,
go
let's take a
over
look. Get some film. What's we should do that each podcast. Let's do two guys. Let's do first one.
Bane
Let's
and
do.
Reese next week.
There you go.
And
You'll
then
dig it
the
up.
week after we'll do like Caleb Downs, Tate, like some other guys and like
Yeah,
Lemon.
we could do like the top couple guys in each
And
position. We
then
could
we'll
do
do
like
Lemon week after. So we got a lot of time. We got draft talking about, so I'm excited.